All right, guys, it's Dylan. We're back here again. We're going to go for a quick little test drive to show you how she runs. So I'm going to exit the parking lot and then we'll get going. Like I was telling you earlier, this is actually the GranTurismo S, which hops the engine up from a 4.2 liter naturally aspirated to a 4.7 liter. Gives you about 30 more horsepower, a little more torque. Both are Ferrari engines, so they do sound very good. You get lots of looks in this car. This Nero interior, as well as this dark wood grain, are a really good look for this vehicle. The previous Maserati we had a very light interior, and while it looked good, it just wasn't very practical for everyday driving. This one is much more practical. I mean, you're not going to get the black dirty unless you're really trying, so driving it every day would not be a problem at all. I've got it in normal mode right now, traction control on, sport mode off, all that, just for everyday driving like you would do on the way to work, unless you worked at a racetrack, I guess. Take a quick turn around here. You guys can't see, but the navigation is still very up to date. The system was before its time, so it's actually tracking my way through downtown Kansas City just like it would in a brand new one. I can't tell you there's not a ton of difference between the 2015 navigation we had and the one we have in here, so you're not missing out on much. The car is not dated at all if you look at these compared to the older ones, and with this one only having 6,500 miles on it, I mean, it's a steal for what you can buy a new one for. One thing I didn't point out on the interior features video up on this ceiling is we've got Alcantara interior, the black suede headliner. Just another nice touch that Maserati puts on the vehicle to make it a luxury rider. You know, normally in everyday sports cars, Ferraris, Lamborghinis, things of this magnitude, you kind of lose out on some of the comfort features of a car. Maserati does a great job of crossing both sport and luxury to the most extreme. I mean, starting from the Alcantara suede roof into the sport mode, but you still got your cup holders, they're normal size, your navigation, your hands-free Bluetooth on the steering wheel. I mean, you can drive this car every single day and not miss a beat, but then you could hit the on-ramp on the highway and put a big smile on your face. What I'm going to do now is we're actually going to go around the corner and kind of hit a straightaway. I'm going to give it a little gas and show you guys what it can do. I'm going to turn the traction control off, sport mode on, and flip it into manual mode and just hit it real quick. As you can see, that brought a smile to my face. I mean, the car sounds like a Ferrari. It drives like a Ferrari, but then you flip it back into regular and you're just back on the road like you're riding in a Quadriporte Maserati, like you've got all the room in the world and you're just cruising along the street, which is just, it's a nice feature. I mean, the back seat doesn't have a ton of room, but compared to a lot of the Porsches and other sports cars we have in our inventory, it's got a much more realistic back seat for if you actually needed to fit people in here, depending on the situation you're in. So, very, very fun vehicle. Though it is an 09, not dated like you think it would be. Maserati was ahead of their time when they built it, so it has all the modern amenities you could need with 6,500 miles, lowest in the country. So, if you guys are interested in this vehicle, feel free to give me a call at Pure Pursuit. The number is 816-659-3027, and I'm Dylan. Thank you guys for watching.